Number one mistake I see with amateurs is just swinging with the arms and the upper body. They don't realize the swing is generated from the ground. If you use the ground, you're always going to have a good solid base. Lots of amateurs like to cast the club on the downswing like this. They like to shift their weight. In order to have a good golf swing, for me, you need to have a strong base. You need to use your lower body. So try and minimize the upper body, minimize the small hinges in your golf swing, and that should give you more success. I personally prefer to rotate around a solid axis. I find it's more consistent that way. To get more specific with these little movements, I can obviously demonstrate some of them. The biggest understanding for me when I learned the more unique, intricate things in the golf swing is understanding the ways that you generate force. Obviously, I'm a professional. I'm going to have a high club speed. I'm going to compress the ball. Many amateurs don't do that or can't do that. For me, the biggest learning curve was realizing that I have limited rotary power. So for me, I have to turn around my center of gravity this way, thinking that I'm not shifting my body weight right or left. I'm just going to turn and rotate, use the floor. I'm going to wind this right foot into the floor, push off into the right heel here. Once I'm fully loaded, I'm hoping that my shoulders have gone back. I have the flexibility. So from here, I'm fully loaded, I'm strong. And on the way through, I'm going to rotate. And as soon as this hip clears, I'm now shoving this left foot into the ground to push up. There's actually a cool clip you can see. Many players have done it before where they jump to increase that force into the ground. But I'm obviously going to try and stay stable because I still want to hit the golf ball. I don't want to miss it. And as I'm turning through, I'm going to push off this left leg, and this straightening gives my body the chance to unwind and let that club deliver with much force. If you're just going to stand here, rotate, and just throw the hands at the ball, you're not lining it up properly. So you want to have the correct kinetic sequence such that your feet are going to drive into the ground, you're going to push up, the hips, or technically the left foot goes first, knee, hip, all lines up, right hip stays a little bit behind, and then beyond that, it's going to be shoulders, arms, wrists, hands contacting the ball. If you get that kinetic sequence correct, you're going to have a lot of power. You're going to compress the ball and hit it much, much further.